Now you'll see when you tune in, obviously, and you're watching the cage fighting, or indeed any sort of stand-up fighting, you're often seeing the guys do these, the low roundhouse kicks. These kicks are designed to strike with the hard part of the shin bone onto the muscle here, okay? And if you've ever had a cork thigh, it starts to impede your movement. So the strategy behind this kick is to bang away at that thigh, okay? So that the muscle gets corked up, starts the hemorrhage inside there, and then of course the movement isn't as free-flowing as if your muscles are nice and obviously in good condition. Now, every fighter does their thigh conditioning, so this is something that is acquired over a long period of time. The guys that get kicked a couple of times in the legs and then start to slow up, maybe they've taken a bit of a shortcut on the conditioning road. But the kicks you'll see, as I said, going back to the whole strategy of leg kicking, is when you're measuring off, you want to shoot to that thigh. You've got outside thigh kicks, which is coming off the attacker's rear leg. So from here, I brace, measure, maybe a bit of a distraction up high, bit of a jab, get his attention up here, and kick low, okay? You've got your inside thigh. Now this area here is never really as conditioned as the outside thigh. Usually executed with a switch, or it can even be thrown very, very crisply and with a bit of speed straight off the inside. Bang, to the inside thigh. There's a switch to the rear, because the rear leg invariably is never as conditioned as the lead, okay? So a lot of fighters that have good strategy will switch through and attack that rear leg. Again, wanting to slow the movement of the opponent down. The other round kicks that we'll look at is, of course, the body kicks, okay? The roundhouse kicks to the rib cage. What you want to do there, you want to crack up those ribs. So from here again, masking your technique on the way in, bang, straight into the rib cage. Maybe Adam will throw a right hand at me, I rock back. He's nice and open up and exposed there for that switch. Boom, straight into the rib cage. Of course, low, mid, and then you've got the beautiful high kicks. Everyone likes to see a high head kick KO. That's got to be timed just right, and usually when the fighter's getting fatigued and tired, the guard will drop. Maybe their chin's coming up. This is where you're going to throw that high kick. Again, it's got to be crisp. It's got to be thrown with the least amount of, I suppose, timing for him to negate that kick. So up high, bang, shin across the face, right up there, okay? I'm just throwing them a little bit relaxed now, but the idea would be I'll get him to keep his guard up. So I'm going to throw a proper round kick with probably about the right amount of speed. Just guard it up, yeah? So from here, bang. Now if he dropped his hand, that's going to hit him straight in the neck, and obviously you're getting that KO effect. Same thing off the switch lead. From here, I'm going to switch up, bang, straight on the neck. So there's your round kick attacks. They all have a reason for being thrown. Leg kicks, they're being thrown to slow up your opponent's movement. Body kicks, you're hoping to take the air. Head kicks, they're probably the hardest one to get in because the target area is so small, and if the fighters are well-rounded, they'll have their hands up, so it's going to be a hard one to get in. But if you're fighting someone who perhaps throws a punch and then drops their hand back to their chest, you're going to time it on the jaw or the neckline. That's why and how a round kick is thrown and potentially the damage that can be done. It's all about slowing up your opponent's movement to the legs. It's all about taking the air, and ultimately, if you get the head KO, you're throwing a big party after the fights.